Hey, good morning. This is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you a daily word for men. And the word for Saturday, September 21st, 2024, is assertive. And this is the biblical quote: Ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and it will be open to you. Coaching a boys' basketball team can be stressful. You practice over and over, you run the same routines and plays, and then watch during games as those situations come up. Do they step up? Do they play with confidence and impose themselves on other teams? The most rewarding aspect of coaching is seeing the timid arise and become leaders. Those who would never volunteer first. By the end of the year, you see them stepping forward. Who will take the mound? I got this, coach. Those who confidently ask often do receive and succeed because of this. The assertive are in part that way because they have learned success in asking. This becomes even strong for those who know they are backed up by the good parents and even more so by a good God. But even the timid arise and overcome fear, and when they do, they become great leaders. And the question is, what do you want from God? Ask boldly. This is, one of those that is short but sweet. Ask and it will be given to you. But clearly, we know that the answer isn't always given immediately, and it is not always what we wanted, but it is what we needed. Something that would come to mind would be, let me win the lottery. I'm sure that is not in God's plan for the world. That's something that man has made. And good luck to you if you want to pray for that. I was, when I read this here commentary. I was a swimmer in high school and college, and when I was 16, I was a senior in high school. I turned 17 in April of my senior year, but I was 16 because the swimming season is from December to March, and we were up for the state championships. And we had won quite a few number of awards, and I can remember we were against the team that was closest to us. So the coach took me to the side. I had swam backstroke, and I never lost a race in backstroke. And he says, Joe, he says, you might not like this, but I'm not going to let you swim backstroke. He said, we need you in the individual medley. I said, well, that's weird. I can do okay, but I've never really swum that. He says, you'll do okay, and we'll win the state championship. So he was brilliant. He got my co-captain and I as the two swimmers of the individual medley against the two best swimmers of the opposing team. And in this race, I came in second, but it was a glorious second. My co-captain, John, came in first, and I came in about a tenth of a second later. And the swimmers on the opposing team came in 3 and 4. They were first swimmers. And the way swimming meets are the individual events. First place is 5 points, second place is 3 points, and third place is 1 point, and none for fourth. So the way it worked out, we got 8 points and they got 1, and that shut them out of ever winning the meet and becoming state champions. That put them so far behind. And you can only swim 2 events in any particular meet. So their 2 best swimmers had kind of only got 1 point, and we got 8 points. And if you divide it 4 and 4. So we won the state championships, and we went on to win New England's. And so that coach, he told me confidently and in no uncertain terms that I wasn't swimming backstroke, but it turned out it wasn't the best for me, but it was the best for the team. A lot of people think, swimming is not, it's all individual. It doesn't involve many team dynamics, but it sure does. You've got to be willing to do what the coach says. And it says, what do you want? Ask for God. From the coach, he came in and he changed the whole swimming program. He was just what they wanted. They had prayed to get someone that could organize the guys on the team, and he did it. And it came true. Now, who knows, why we won? Because we had a good coach. And that one event changed the course of the whole meet. Now, and he was confident in his decision. He said, don't worry about it. And, I'm thinking, maybe I could have set a state record in the backstroke. And so he confidently asked us and received from us the best performances we could give. And getting those 8 points just sealed it. And for a kid from a very poor neighborhood, no money or anything, that sealed my college scholarship. And I didn't have to, my parents couldn't even give me 50 cents to go to college with 10 kids. And so I believe that God helped me out there. Not so much in the winning, but what the winning brought, and my ability to go to college, study mathematics, and then go on to graduate school for a kid from the projects. So you always want to ask God boldly. I wouldn't have thought it possible when I started school. I mean, I didn't have money for writing books or anything. But there were good people around who gave that to me. And I'm forever thankful to them. All the good men that had fundraisers for their students, this is in grammar school, to get them into this good high school. And so what do you want from God? Ask boldly. I would like to know His will for me. I have a hard time discerning it. Just a very difficult time. I've never sensed that God was speaking to me, so that would be wonderful if it just happened that way. I got off the track. I drank too much. And it is through the grace of God that I got back on the track, and I've had almost 34 years of sobriety. So He's watching out for me there. I prayed for all the problems that go with alcoholism to disappear. And it took a while to recover my life. I mean, I spent 28 years drinking, so I didn't snap my fingers and the whole world become better, but God made things better in my life. And now, I'm retired, and I'm living pretty well. I can make these videos. I like that. And it gives me a purpose as I approach my 80s. And so that's enough mumbling from me trying to, get a little 5-minute talk out of this. And already I'm at 10 minutes and 27 seconds. So God bless. Have a good Saturday. And I wish you well.